And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It is FC Copenhagen and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Mendy. And teammates to play it to. No problems for the keeper. Ronaldo. Here's Eto'o. Eto'o. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Dimitar Berbatov. In the right place to cut out the pass. Schulmand. David Ginola. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. De Jong. Youssoufa Moukoko. Eto'o. And he's through here. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And winning it back. This attack looks highly promising. And Salah! Youssoufa Moukoko. So almost at the halfway mark, and Leipzig facing a deficit in this one. Is it going to be? A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And underway again with Leipzig hoping to find a route back into the game. Koeman. Rodrigo de Paul. Berbatov. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. A really top-notch piece of defending. Claudio Marchisio. De Jong. Schulmand. De Paul. Frankie de Jong. Crucial interception amid impending danger. 30 minutes to go then. And the referee has given the corner, so maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Youssoufa Moukoko. Now with De Jong. De Jong. This could be the equaliser. Ronaldo. And on to Ginola. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. Really good goal.
Morten Hjulman. Now with Berbatov. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Leipzig have it back now. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's RB Leipzig taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Casemiro. Cleared away by Hamšík. Perfect challenge. Must take the lead here. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. It'll be interesting to see whether or not Chelsea can articulate an appropriate reply. Free kick to Chelsea. Casemiro. Youssoufa Moukoko. Running with the ball confidently. Reece James. Fernando Torres. James. Çalhanoğlu. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Clearance needed to be better. Berbatov. De Paul. And Chelsea winning the ball again. Dimitar Berbatov. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And first-class defending cleared off the line. Morten Hjulman. And Leipzig in a position of menace, but really sticking to their task defensively. Moukoko. Eusebio. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. A chance to whip it in. And up for grabs off the keeper. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, the ball is moving once more. Not enough wet to plan for Chelsea in the first half. Can they address what didn't go right? He's in here. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better. Hamšík. He's moving through the gears, Hamšík. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. And the substitution will occur now. De Jong. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. William Saliba. Drogba has it. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Berbatov. Eusebio. Marek Hamšík. Hamšík. And into the last 20 minutes. Mendy. De Jong. Frankie de Jong. And support available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Çalhanoğlu. And Leipzig regaining possession.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
And very deftly cut out. Mendy. Dimitar Berbatov. Oh, a goal! Can you believe that sensational flying header? A majestic moment. The final whistle. And that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good...
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Stoke City versus RB Leipzig.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Mukoko. He must finish! And still an opportunity. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? De Jong, Dimitar Berbatov, Yusufa Moukoko. Good tackle. Antonio Di Natale. Good work from Leipzig to win it back. Di Natale. Dimitar Berbatov. Is it going to be? And well positioned to clear. Good move in the making from Leipzig. But timely defending when it mattered. Another play for what will be a Stoke throw. Garincha. A textbook interception. Dimitar Berbatov. Mateus. Oh, that ball looks promising. Can they slot it home? And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. So underway again following the goal that made things level. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Moukoko. Yusufa Moukoko. Can they nudge in front? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. Maicon. And on to Toure. Now with Toure. Wonderful chance. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Berbatov. Moukoko. De Paul. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Ferdinand wins the ball. Really incisive defending. Moukoko. Dimitar Berbatov. Leipzig moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? This could finish it. Oh, a smart save. And that keeps them in with a chance.
Well, there's still a bit of time left. Can this inspire them to go and get the equaliser?
Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Clear to see who got the last touch. So a throw-in it'll be. And a disappointing throw. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what their fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And simple for the keeper to just come and collect. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Ronaldinho. Torres now. Berbatov. No, high-quality defending. David Ginola. And unable to keep possession. Mukoko. And an astute piece of defending. Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. Dimitar Berbatov. And he read it well, intercepting it. Rodrigo de Paul. Berbatov. Given away by Real Madrid. Dimitar Berbatov. And the danger cleared. And that'll roll through to the keeper. The attack just fizzling out in the end. Berbatov. Fernando Torres. Now, Cruyff. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Emmanuel Petit. Leipzig regaining possession. Danger averted for now. Alexander-Arnold. De Paul. Youssoufa Moukoko. Well, great read there to intercept. Well, we're into the final half hour. And the ball back with Leipzig now. Dimitar Berbatov. And a throw in here for Leipzig. Berbatov. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Frankie de Jong. Berbatov. Berbatov! Rijkaard. Fernando Torres. Really good challenge. On the attack, is there to be late drama? And let's give credit to the defending. Well, it still could be dangerous. Must take the lead here. It's a perfect challenge. Great movement. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. And the electronic board, and that is that. The full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and goal. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's RB Leipzig taking on Liverpool.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Alexander-Arnold. Schulman. Moving the ball impressively here. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Rafinha. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Attacking possible. In with a chance. Can they keep it out? Oh, magnificent reaction. Can they jump in front? A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Ginola. The crossbar got in the way. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Really clever pressing. De Paul. Berbatov. A danger here as he runs at them. A wonderful intervention. Berbatov. Rafinha. Mukau. Liverpool doing well to win back possession. David Ginola. This looks more than decent. De Jong. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the ball is moving, the action underway again. And the big question is, can Liverpool battle back in this second half? Youssoufa Moukoko. Dimitar Berbatov. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Is it going to be? Oh, that's a magnificent volley. What a thumper. And far from simple to put it away. Yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it. And he's made headway. A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Kim. Cleared away. De Jong. Getting in there to intercept. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Parejo. Here's Rafinha. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Toure. Ginola. Victor Gyökeres. Liverpool have it all to do. Oh, he looks threatening.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
defensive Brazilians to shut them down. So 3 minutes of... This could be it! Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end, and a story of positivity for Leipzig.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid facing RB Leipzig.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Thierry Henry, De Jong, Dimitar Berbatov, Moukoko. Oh, what an opportunity! Oh, a superb save! Can they take the lead here? Oh, and second time around he scores! But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. 1-0 then. Adama. Williams. Saka. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Well, finally the whistle had to be sounded. And a goal kick given. Van de Ven, Philip Lahm, Zico, Williams, Henry. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. This could be the equaliser. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Moukoko. Now with De Jong, De Paul, Youssoufa Moukoko, onto De Jong, Zico coming away with it. Henry. Leipzig doing well to regain possession here. And nearing the break, Leipzig hold the edge. Stuart, an opportune moment for your assessment, I think.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Nico Williams. Williams. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? That is that for the first half here. And the second half is underway. Leipzig have the lead, but it's a long way from being settled. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. And that's a really opportunity here. Surely, and quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Adama. Thierry Henry, Nico Williams. Individual brilliance. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. And into the last 30 minutes now. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Now in a more than decent position. Vieira. Henry. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Berbatov! And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
Henry. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. And he might be through here. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top quality save. Great anticipation.
And trouble is brewing. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Mukoko. How can they nudge in front late on here? And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Youssoufa Moukoko. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Philippe Lam, Saka. And taking it away. Thierry Henry. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Adama, can he find the right pass? And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Toure. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. And the ball is moving again. So having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Theo Hernandez. Hazard. Here's Isaac. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. So 2-0 now. Schulmand. Dimitar Berbatov. Petit read it very well. Frankie de Jong. De Paul. Berbatov. Yapstam. Theo Hernandez. Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe with it. They do pass the ball with authority. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Well, a really good run. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Isaac. Really good challenge. De Jong. Mendy. And on to Berbatov. Oh, great defending. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? De Jong. Dimitar Berbatov. Moukoko. Theo Hernandez. And taken away from Azar. But a crucial intervention inside the box. Isaac. 30 minutes left for play. Real Madrid sloppy in possession. Lionel Messi. And here he is, Lionel Messi. And there it is. Another goal. And surely there's no way back from this now. Well, on they go again. And Real very much in control. Frankie de Jong. De Paul. Berbatov. Touré. Isaac. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. And not one, but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. Touré. Now with Messi. Here's Ronaldo. Emmanuel Petit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, pretty straightforward for the keeper. Yapstam. Now with Maicon. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Robert Pires. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Youssoufa Moukoko. Really vital interception here. And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's RB Leipzig, and they face Lincoln City.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Chance to do damage. Youssoufa Moukoko. Well, they couldn't keep it. Grimaldo. And it's with Socrates. On to Maicon. Kubo. Takefusa Kubo. Maicon. Here's Valverde. Grimaldo. And teammates around him. Can they forge ahead? Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Yaya Toure. And a lot to like about this attack. Socrates. Maicon. On to Toure for the lead here. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener and now they have it. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Morten Hjulman. Alexander-Arnold. No panic, just passing. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Yaya Toure. On to Maicon. Toure. And Valverde. Socrates. Takefusa Kubo. Kubo. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Grimaldo. And Valverde. Yaya Toure. Maicon. Bobby Moore. Now with Stam. Grimaldo. Valverde. Now with Toure. Composed and patient passing. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Youssoufa Moukoko. Well, it could be on for him here. Kubo. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. 20 minutes to go in this one. Takefusa Kubo. Socrates. And it's gone in! The team's separated by two goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Youssoufa Moukoko. On to De Jong. Berbatov. And Valverde. Grimaldo. Grimaldo with it. And it's with Socrates. Toure. Well read to put an end to that attack. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.